Hey guys, welcome back to the Crochet Nook. If you're new here, I'm Danny. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to crochet this cute little lavender bookmark. It's super simple, very quick project, and it comes together so nicely. I've been seeing a bunch of these all over my Pinterest board, and I thought that I would try to make one. And yeah, here it is. It's super cute and I'm excited to share this with you guys. So let's get started. I have my yarn. I'm using a 2.75 millimeter hook. The yarn that I'm using today, I saved the wrapper. It's Hirschner's, I think that's how you say it, Afghan yarn. It's a weight 2 yarn, it's fine. But my mom actually found this from Goodwill and she got me some skeins of yarn, so that's what I'm using today. You're going to make a slip knot, and for those of you who don't know how to do a slip knot, you hold your yarn out like this, lay it over your fingers. I like to hold it with my thumb. You wrap the yarn around. As you are wrapping around your fingers like this, you're gonna cross, and then I hold it with my third finger right here. You take your hook, you go under the first loop, over the second, and grab it. Pull that through, just like that. And I like to hold my yarn up, and you can let go, and you're gonna take these 2 pieces right here, and you're gonna pull. And then you just basically get it to, you want to get this little knot here to go and rest up against your hook like that. And that is a slip knot. Fun fact. All right, now you don't have to have one of these, but if you do, I think this is one of the more slept on or maybe just not talked about tools that I use when I crochet. This is to hold your yarn and to keep it in place in your hand, so you don't have to have as much tension like holding on to your yarn. So it's cute. It's like a little cat. And some people put them on their pointer finger, and then they like to hold their finger up to have that yarn tension. I personally like to have it on my pinky, and I slightly turn it inward, if you can see it. So it just helps with yarn tension. Fun fact, I thought I'd share it with you guys. So you're going to start by making 21 chains. And the chain is wrap your yarn around, yarn over, and pull through. So that's 1 chain. To do it again, yarn over and pull through again. That's 2 chains. This is 3, yarn over, pull through, that's 4, yarn over, pull through, that's 5, and you're going to continue doing that until you have 21 chains. All right, so now that you have 21 chains on your little chain here, so where we're going to be starting, you're going to skip this chain, the first chain right here, and into the second chain right there, you're going to put a slip stitch. So it's going to be in this one. And to slip stitch, you yarn over, so you yarn over, pull through, and then you're going to pull through again, like that. Then you're going to chain 1. Then you're going to insert 1 double crochet into that exact same chain space. So you're going to yarn over, put it back through where you just went into, yarn over again, pull through. So now you're going to have 3 on your hook, 3 loops. and you're gonna yarn over, pull through 2 loops only. So 1, 2, and then you're gonna yarn over and pull through 2 again. And that's a double crochet if you've never seen that before. So after you do the double crochet, you're going to chain 1 again, and you're gonna put another slip stitch in that exact same chain down here. You're gonna put, so you go through, yarn over, pull through, and then you're gonna pull through this one right here. And that is how you do every single stitch from here to the end of those 20 chains that you did. So for the next one, you're gonna slip stitch, and sometimes the slip stitch can be the most difficult in my opinion in this project, but it'll get easier as you go along. But you're gonna slip stitch into the next stitch, then you're gonna chain 1, and then it's that double crochet again. So you're gonna yarn over, and you're gonna insert into that same stitch you just slip stitched into, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then yarn over, pull through only 2 loops. Oh, I had a little extra of that last loop. And then you'll have 2 loops. You're gonna yarn over again, pull through another 2. That was your double crochet. Now you're gonna do chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and slip stitch back into that chain space. You'll see it start to grow the more you put into it. That's okay. It actually will just make it easier for you, and you're not going to be able to see with the finished product. So you're going to go back in, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then pull that loop through your first loop on that hook. And you're going to continue doing that for every single stitch that you did. So at the end, you should have done it 20 times for every single chain space that we've created. When we originally made the 21 chains, you're going to have 20 petals, if you will. So I will meet you back at the end on my last petal. So I am now on the last stitch of the lavender flower. So I'm going to do the last stitch with you, and I'm going to show you how to fasten off after that. So it's going to be the same thing. You're just going to insert your hook into that last chain, yarn over, pull through for that slip stitch, and then pull through that first loop on your hook. And then you're going to do the chain 1, and then come on now, there we go. All right, and then you're going to double crochet. So yarn over, insert that hook underneath, yarn over, pull up a loop. So you have those 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. Then you're going to chain 1, and you're going to slip stitch back into that stitch, just like every other petal. And then what you're going to do from here is you're going to chain 1, and you're going to cut your yarn. So then you're just going to pull that yarn all the way through. It'll create this nice little knot for you. And I like to take, you have the one strand from where you began, like chaining at the very beginning. I just like to tie the 2 of them together, just because it gives like a little bit more sturdiness to your flower. Sometimes I feel like my books go through it, so I know that my bookmarks are gonna go through it, so I just like to give them a good fighting chance. So once you have that, I like to, so if you look underneath here, you'll see there's like a tiny little circle. I like to insert my hook from underneath, and then I'll wrap both strands around and I'll pull them through that space. There is your lavender flower. So part 1 is done. And now we're going to switch over and work on the stem and the leaves. If you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button below. I love to know what you guys are interested in. If you want more tutorials, you want more reviews. So just make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed it and would like to see more. So for this next part, I am using, this is a different brand of yarn. It's still a weight 2. It's just from a different brand that I had purchased earlier, and I liked this color green because it's kind of like a mint green. Same size still though, I just can't remember what the brand is called. So how we start to create the vine or the leaf stem part of the bookmark is I like to start at the flower, and you're just basically going to insert it into 2 separate spots in the flower. So you're kind of going like that, and you're going to take your yarn like this, and then I like to hold both sides, and you're going to pull through like that. So now you'll have a little hook, a little loop on your hook. And I like to, when I do the first chain, I like to chain both strands like that, just because in my opinion it's just more secure that way. So now I don't have to worry about it like coming undone. And all you're gonna do is chain the length of how long you'd like the stem to be for your lavender. So you just remember to chain. You're gonna yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And you're just gonna continue doing that until you have the length of however long you want that for. And I'll meet you back when I am at my desired length. Once you have your desired length for your chains, you're then going to chain an additional 10 more on top of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you're going to then skip this first chain right here and go into this second chain right there. You're going to insert your hook and do a single crochet. So yarn over, pull up. So now you have 2 loops. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2. So that was your single crochet. And then you're going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch. So to do that, you're going to yarn over, insert into that next stitch right here, yarn over again and pull through. So you're going to have 3 loops, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. So that is a half double crochet. And then you're going to do another half double crochet. So pull through all 3 of those loops. And it might give you a little bit of a tough time if you have tight tension like me. I like to, for some reason, manhandle my projects. So once you do your second half double crochet, the next stitch you're going to do a double crochet. So yarn over, insert into that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and you're going to have 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through only 2 loops. Like that. You're going to have another 2. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And then in the next stitch you're going to insert a treble crochet. So you're going to yarn over twice. So that's 1, 2. Insert into that next stitch, yarn over again, pull under. So now pull up another loop, and then you're gonna have 4 loops on your hook. You're gonna yarn over and pull through 2. Then you'll have 3 loops. Then you're going to yarn over, pull through another 2, and you're left with 2 loops, and you're going to yarn over one more time and pull through those 2 loops. Then we're going to do another double crochet. So yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up another loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. There we go. And then we're gonna do another half double crochet in the next stitch. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Oop, I'm getting a little caught. And then in the next stitch, you're gonna do yarn over, insert into that stitch. We're doing half double crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull all the way through all 3 of those. Now, we started on this side with a single crochet. However, I'm going to finish my leaf with a slip stitch instead of a single crochet. So you're going to insert your hook into that next stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then pull through that original loop on your hook like that. We're going to chain another 10. So once you have your slip stitch, you're just going to then chain 10. 1, 2. So there's my second 10. And we're going to repeat the same pattern that we repeated here. You can see where my slip stitch in my first leaf is. I am actually going to go to the stitch above it and slip stitch into that one. So you're going to insert your hook, pull through, and then pull through here. Then I'm just going to chain 1 to fasten this off. So chain 1, cut off your yarn, and pull through. And what you can do from here, we're just going to thread in our ends, and you're going to just hide your stitch. Now you can use a tapestry needle if you would like. I personally think that I'd prefer not to have one in this, just because I didn't leave a ton of spaces, like a ton of weaving yarn. But I'm just going through where I attached the 2 leaves, and that's where I'm hiding this. I don't know about you guys, but this is my least favorite part, is always weaving in the ends, and I don't know why I don't like it as much as I do, but I really don't like it. And then I'm honestly just gonna trim it up a little bit, just because I don't want it to fluff out too much. But there's the end of it, and then I'm gonna weave in the end. So I like to give it an additional knot. I don't know about you guys. I have trust issues. So I'm tying it off again. But you will never know, you know? And then I'm gonna go back into that little spot, pull it through like such, give it a little breathing room, but not too much. In case you wanted to see the difference between the two, what I did my first time is I stopped my chain right here, and I made both the leaves separately. And then I just attached the one, and then attached the second one like that. However you choose to do it is totally up to you. I just think that this one was easier because it was less sewing, less weaving your ends together, but that was just my own personal preference. But either way, I think they both look really good. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I try to do my best in getting a video out once a week, but it's normally no later than bi-weekly. But I do tutorials, pattern reviews, crochet ideas, inspirations, things like that all the time. You can also follow me on Instagram or TikTok. I do a lot of carousel posts over there, which are just like quick ideas that I've found that I wanted to share. So thank you guys again for coming over to the Crochet Nook, and until next time.